they'll start at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get a big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by Asante Samuel Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And finally, he's out of bounds, but not before a great return. He's all the way inside the 30.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A tackle made by J.T. Woods. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. In motion left goes Jones.
Hey, go lion.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the return will stop right around the 25. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. They run it with P. Ryan on 1st down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
14. 36 power.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Wilson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Second down and 4. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Javonte Williams with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Lutz with the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They had the interception on the last drive, which led to the tying touchdown. So 10-10 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
59, 21. Let's go. Set.
Here's Herbert. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
5-9. Crowd right. Ready.
From the 50, here's Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. Now Herbert going to change the look. From the 44, Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Orange. Hey, Kappa. Go. Ready.
Herbert back to the air. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, no lion. Hey, ram. Let's go.
Herbert. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Hey, go lion. Hey, Ray.
To the air again, Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Jones now in motion left. On second down now. Merritt, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They need 2. Here's third down.
21.
Here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves his sticks.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 25 yards that time. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Hey, Catholic. Go.
They'll run on first down. Merritt. Touchdown, LA! A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And they're able to add on to their advantage. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson flushed out right. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket.
He had a guy wide open.
He pushes this throw and just wings it downfield.
Oh my
right
gosh,
over the
that
head
should have
of his
been
wide open receiver.
That shit should have been catastrophic.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Wilson. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw.
How?
Open man, that's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 26. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And Judy's going to have a Broncos first down as he's down inside the 15. Throwing again here, Wilson.
Bro, what?
He's got it. Touchdown. Adam Troutman, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On first down, it's Herbert. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. Room to maneuver at the 35. Look at the big fella go. And touchdown.
That's stick work. Stick work. Stick work. Stick work.
Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone.
Get the yak, baby. Get the yak. Get the yak. Get the yak.
And Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I said, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee.
You can go ahead and start eating. The game's almost finished. I got 5 minutes left. You can go ahead and start.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Bro, how is he getting that off?
But this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game.
How is he getting that off,
unable
bro?
to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Wilson.
Oh my God!
He's got the hook up. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Wilson on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
On 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson.
Oh, that's a pick! Oh my gosh!
Say no. No interception. He did not keep the field bounds apparently.
What?
So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Come on, bro. That's a pick the other way.
Because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Forced out to his left. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the 1st. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, Wilson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. first down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Now Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Chargers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
What?
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
31 yards on the punt there. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
This is 1st and 10.
Here's Wilson. And that's caught by Williams. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you...
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bronco score.
What
Cortland
the
Sutton,
fuck, bro?
58 yards. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point.
Why would it
and
do
now
that?
things get a bit more interesting
Why
here
would
in
it
this
do
4th
that?
quarter.
Why would it do that shit?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
21.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Eluding the pressure right.
Pass to the right. There's Jones.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Set. Let's go. Hey. Crowd right. 21. 5-9. Ready.
Caught by Allen. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, ram. Set.
On second down, Merritt. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Baylor tight. Hey, easy. We'll go. Ready.
Try to take this home. They'll run. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write it into this one. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Chargers, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Southern California, so long, everybody.